Hola, bonjour, konnichiwa, guten tag, assalamu alaikum. Hello and greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the AOA Radio Show. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you are. Praise God. I'm your host, Katriel Smith. I represent Ambition Over Adversity as the captain. We're here to uplift one another, one story, one message at a time. I'm wishing you peace, love, and safety. Hoping you're feeling great. Hoping you're feeling positive. Hoping you're striving to seize the day. Just want to spark some light within my people real quick so that tomorrow can be better. You know, we all on a journey. We all searching for ourselves. I'm here just to remind my people that we need to spread love to one another, and most importantly to ourselves. Always, we always need to be to be showing love to ourselves so we can pour into other people. Very, very important. In order to do that, our health has to be tip top. Tip top has to be great. Has to be up to par. And that brings me to our topic of the day. We're gonna be talking about something that people tend to neglect. This subject. Why? I'm not too sure. Maybe lack of confidence, maybe lack of awareness, maybe a few other factors. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna put ourselves on the edge. We're not no nutritional gurus or anything like that. We love information, or at least I do. And while I'm on this journey of discovering myself and figuring out new things as I'm learning, I'm trying to give and pour into other people. So with that being said, our topic for the day is health and healing. I ain't gonna waste no time. We're just gonna get right into it. I got a few gems about this topic that I just wanted to discuss. I had it on my heart, had it on my mind, and we're just gonna dive in. We talked about this last episode, but before we even get into like our health, we have to be on top of our mindset. We have to evaluate ourselves from within, so we can even care about our health, and even to love our health or love ourselves. What I'm saying? We need to be in top of the line with our awareness, and evaluate ourselves from within. Are we being honest? Are we being true to ourselves? We talked about this the first episode. We holding ourselves accountable. Getting ourselves an accountability partner. Are we staying positive? We staying optimistic? We getting rid of them excuses, right? We getting rid of giving up. We not doing none of that. We giving ourselves props and giving ourselves credit for self-improvement, for accomplishing goals, for showing up. Are we doing these things? Are we staying on top of that? This is all things that factor in. This is the foundation of getting into your health and healing your health. Are we educating ourselves, right? That's very important. Are we educating ourselves on the environment that we in? Are we educating ourselves on religion, politics, food, stuff that really matter? We got to just develop the confidence to talk about things like this that really matter, even if we feel like we don't really fit into these categories to even have an opinion about it. But we got to just get into it. We got to be enthusiastic about this type of stuff. We got to override the norms. We got to override the system. We got to override our normal thoughts and emotions and actions every day. What I'm saying? We got to remember that we are in control always. With God's grace, we are in control. We got to remember that, society is going to have these norms on us. They got us in this, they got us in psychological chains or whatever, just from this everyday life stuff. All the stuff that we love the most, we got to be aware that it's destroying us also, most of the things, and this is everyday stuff. This is from sex, from from drinking alcohol every day, from smoking weed every day, all the time, cigarettes and vapes and all this stuff that's so accessible, all these drugs, whether it's legal or not illegal, illegal, whatever. Are we monitoring the people that we surround ourselves with, the relationships, the connections? Are we most importantly, are we monitoring and being aware of the foods that we are putting in our environment? Are we being aware of this stuff? We're being mindful. um a lot of this stuff that we're going to be talking about is just like, it's everyday stuff, but it's also like these things aren't easy to change at all, and it's very challenging. A lot of not, people love to have fun. I love to have fun. This is why I'm even talking about this topic, because I'm trying to be aware of myself. I'm trying to bring awareness to myself, bring light to myself and to others. So I'm like, I know within moderation, these topics, this stuff will become easier to us. Within moderation, we'll begin to take baby steps. How do you eat an elephant? You eat it one bite at a time. Something big, you're going to just take these steps to level each and every day. So yeah, just within moderation. If you drinking alcohol, what I'm saying, this is also if you even want to develop great health, or if you want, even care about, uh getting into caring about your health and stuff like that. A lot of people don't care, and and they don't intend on changing. They just comfortable. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, kind of. But you know, we I know I do, and I care about you guys. I want everybody to live with abundance. I know I want to live with abundance. So life is just full of so much information, and we got to just be aware. We got to stay aware. We got to know that light is information, and people carry information. It might be good, it might be bad, and just like all of that information is real, information is real within food. um Food carries energy, and it affects on how we feel and carry day-to-day situations and how we function. um we just need to stay aware. Having low vibrational diets, has a lot to do with how our brain functions on a day-to-day. It has a lot to do with the frequency our bodies operate on, the frequency we carry to other people, how we perceive life, how we perceive reality. All of this, we need to take heed to. I just want everybody to be able to live in abundance, and especially myself. So being aware of what we are consuming is very important. And with that being said, it's not so much like about who's eating meat and who's not eating meat. It's just more so, are you eating healthy? Are you monitoring what you're doing with the food, how you preparing it, what you're eating, how often you're eating, what I'm saying, certain things. Just being mindful, being smart, and really caring about what you're doing with your diet. Lately, I just been researching, because this is all fairly new information to me too. Like I said, I'm not any sort of guru or new nutritional expert or anything like that. I don't have any certifications or degrees, licenses and practices like that. This is just stuff that I'm interested in because I want to develop great health, and I want my family to learn great health. So I just been researching like different types of herbs and natural oils and stuff to include into my everyday lifestyle. And I know that it's going to better me, because I believe it. If we have the willpower to know that certain things are going to better ourselves, if we have the willpower to know that we can better ourselves, then that's the beginning steps. That we're halfway there, basically. Um, we also just got to remember that we are projected through these avatars, not little, but these bodies that we have. We are not of these bodies. We need to be aware of how our artificial our environment is, and we got to treat our bodies like vehicles, like cars. We need to, maintain and be aware of what we're fueling our body with, because certain things can be harmful to our functionality, to our performance. Certain things that we intake and put into our body can, we wake up the next day be drowsy, or we might be feeling something, you know what I'm saying, or our skin might be, you looking this way, whatever we putting into our body, we gonna see it on the back end, so awareness is very important, but beyond just what we putting into our body, like consuming, we also got to be aware of emotions. We got to override those normal thoughts and emotions, like we said, in them actions, but we also got to be aware that love, is the number one nutritional value to all living things. So just be sure you're filling yourself with love throughout the day, every day. Just staying on top of what you're consuming every day. If you're not big on herbs and stuff like that, just monitor, throughout the week, throughout the days, different types of meals that you can be preparing and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm far from it, but I'm on my way to developing different habits within my life, and I want to be able to share these ideas that I'm having, and I appreciate the platform to be able to do that. Also, physical activity has a lot to do with our health, obviously. What's, honestly, it might not be so obvious, but, physical health is very important. It's something that we overlook within our lives because we get caught up in everyday, stuff, whether it be work, whether it be kids, whether it be family situations. It's just so many things that we get distracted with, and we need to just set aside. They call it time blocking. We need to just like prioritize our day and know what we're gonna do. That's why efficient people always do these meal preps. I'm pretty bad on them, but I try to monitor what I'm putting in my body throughout the day as best as I can. But proper preparation prevents poor performance. We said that in the first episode, I believe. Proper preparation prevents poor performance, and that's real life. We got to be big on stretching, and if you're not into yoga, you should look into it. It's really cool, and it's very spiritual, and it's great for physical activity, obviously the gym and stuff like that. But breathing exercises, if you don't like yoga, making sure that you're getting out into the sun. Somebody told me that, we as a person, we are a percentage of the sun per sun, so we got to make sure that we outside soaking up some sun, baby. We gotta stay on top of that. Stay on top of that. I just, today's episode is a little short. I just wanted to drop a few gems and make everybody aware of certain things that we are intaking within our diet. Stay away from them greasy meals that are cooked in high temperatures. If you do that every day, you know what I'm saying, maybe you should switch it up a little bit. Switch it up a little bit, baby, and get you some fruit and vegetables. Try to switch it up. It's not going to hurt you to switch it up, but it might hurt you to continue to do the same old things that you've been doing with your diet. And that's just what it is. But before I even take up too much of your time, I just want to leave y'all with some great words that I came across. Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Gracious words being divine words. Just speaking out divine words, and knowing that we are in control. We have the ability to heal ourselves. Whatever we are expecting is expecting us. Just little things like that. Just being in control, and knowing that we are in control, and staying on top of ourselves, holding ourselves accountable to get to great health. And For the most part, that's really all I had to tap into y'all with for today. I love each and every one of y'all coming in, that's tuning in to these broadcastings, these speakings, and letting me get my voice heard and my ideas heard. I know that this is going to transcend into a greater thing that I can far imagine, but or if that even makes sense, it's gonna be great. What we're doing here is great, and I appreciate everybody tuning in. And with that being said, Avoir, adios, sayonara. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and much love to you. Peace, love, and safety.